Okay, Joanne will be airing a special on domestic violence in partnership with the Domestic Violence Action Center.
And the Action Center is celebrating its 30th anniversary. We wanted to know more about some of the milestones through the years.
The Domestic Violence Action Center is celebrating its 30th anniversary and all the challenges and successes that come along with it. We have a chance right now to talk with two of the original board members. That's Bill Harrison and Corey Weston. Thank you so much for joining us on Living 808.
Great to be here.
Thank you for inviting us. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I know this has been something, obviously, that's been close to both of your hearts that you've been involved with since the beginning. So, Corey, tell me about why this is such a passionate cause for you.
You know, it's so important, especially now during the pandemic. As you've said, Bill and I have been members of DVAC for quite a while. I remember starting with Hawaii Women Lawyers in the broom closet, literally, Tanya, broom closet. And the reason why it has remained a passion for me is they are an organization that does the outreach to prevent domestic violence, to provide that education and provide that network of resources where victims can come, they can feel safe, they can get what they need, there's textability. And I love that we're being able to help our families in Hawaii, especially now, so critical with providing a path and a journey for safety. So when the time is right, and as we all know, it's very difficult at times to leave, but they have a resource, they have a plan of action in place to help bring that education to the community, make our island families safe. I'm more than happy to do whatever I can to support that effort.
And Bill, I want to ask you the same question because you are a man who's been involved in this, and we don't often think about it. We think of it being a women issue, but that's not correct.
No, it's absolutely a men's problem as well. And we have the Men's March coming up next month. And I really hope that all the men in the community get involved in that march and stand up for the women and families. And as Corey said, this is a really difficult time for everyone. And so it's really important that we focus in on what's appropriate, what we should be doing and helping people, both obviously the women first and foremost, but the men also have to understand. And if there's domestic violence in the family, there has to be training and programming to combat that. And yes, I was there with Corey in that broom closet early on. I think I was probably the first male president of the board. And it were exciting times. Nancy Friedman has a lot of energy, and I've known her since law school. And so when she called me up to get me involved, I was more than happy to do so.
This is a community issue that cuts across all sectors, socioeconomic groups. Tell me about the Council on Allies and the importance of that in this community issue.
Because we recognize, as you said, that domestic violence cuts across all the sectors of our community. So it doesn't matter whether you're making, frankly, $1 million, whether you're gainfully employed, or whether you're someone that has that first job and perhaps maybe economically is struggling. Cuts across all the sectors. What the Council of Allies will do is we'll be representative of that community. First to that inner circle of friends, and then build upon that, because in this 30th anniversary, it's such an opportunity to, yes, celebrate the good work that DVAC has done, but provide for that next decades and decades. We'll go out there and we'll share the message, give the education, the tools to keep people safe.
We know the theme for the 30th anniversary is Pearls of Hope in a Sea of Change, and you have some great artistic and local sponsors as well, from Maui Divers to Peggy Hopper. So there'll be some special items that can help fundraise?
Yes, I do. And it's a wonderful shirt, and you show the backside of this shirt, Corey.
Oh, and here's the backside.
There we go with the theme. And jewelry and art as well. Tell me about that, Bill.
Luckily, Peggy Hopper and also Maui Divers are helping us get this message out. And we, as Corey said, have to go out amongst our friends and families also to get this message out.
We'll post information on how people can help. KHON is also very proud to be part of a town hall as well as a 1-hour special that will be coming up this month. So we're going to hear from many more voices about domestic violence. Any takeaways from either of you?
I think when I look at the theme, Pearls of Hope in a Sea of Change, you know, a pearl is traditionally a 30th anniversary gift. So that, together with pairing it with, you know, Seas of Hope, it is about hope. And it is a constant sea of change. So I think the theme just resonates with two aspects of what we're trying to do: celebrate and recognize how we can bring that hope going forward.
Thank you both for talking with us. We'll have those KHON specials in prime time coming up October 21st and 22nd. We appreciate all that you do and for talking with us on Living 808.